Good morning, Vicky, Matthew. Good morning. Good to see you guys. You guys have a cup of coffee yet? Matthews probably hasn't had much sleep like me. Me and you have something in common. I'm going to spill this coffee if I keep laughing. Oh, I haven't eaten Burger King in so many years, my friend. They closed down the Burger King that's 40 miles away from me. McDonald's is still there, but I don't even know how to use all that technology today. I remember going in and paying for food. Now it's all electronic and stuff. And we're going to have a good day here today, guys. You guys are all rock stars. What do you guys think of the I personally don't like the 1, 2, and 3 crowns, so I delete them. But if you guys like them, I'll put them back in on that. But since there's not many people in here, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to repeat it later. I've did a lot of thinking, and I did a lot of research on how to control this. And I wasn't happy last night. I was so happy the first part of it, and the end just kind of devolved. I already had a big argument on Discord. Serious. So you love to argue, Matthew. I don't. I think you like it in a way because you get attention. I'm the opposite, Matthew. I'm peace and love. I love just the thoughts in my head. So if someone's thoughts doesn't match mine and they bring negativity, I get no time for that. So I did ban 2 people from last night, and it was at the end of the show that I felt the train went off the tracks, if you would. And that was Scuff Frank and the Cowboy. And I unsubscribed to both of them, and I unsubscribed to all live streamers. Because I'm trying to get away from that toxicity of the drama. Let's cause drama, you know. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, it's too much for me. It's for some people, and it's not for me. I'm trying to go in a direction of nature and survival, survivalist. That's who I am. So I really don't like to get down in the dirt. I can get down in the dirt, but that's not my style. I enjoy laughing. I like to love, but I gotta. So I did make changes, and I did mod 2 people, and the 2 people I modded, one I have a personal relationship with, and the other person was on the front lines of that battle the other night. The Good Witch, good morning. Good vibes, absolutely. I don't know if you were just here, Good Witch, but I had to make some changes last night. I wasn't happy at the end of the show, so I'm not going to have that toxicity in here. And Tony TV, we talk a lot off, I have a personal relationship, so I decided to make him a mod. And I know some of you guys don't like him. Frank's not going to be here anymore, and if All Star can't behave, he'll be gone, and any other alt that he makes will be gone, because and Tony's not going to have any power. He's going to have to check with me, but and Boo Gary Moore, she was on the front lines the other night of that battle over there and the other toxic streamer. So I did give her a wrench as well. And I will be giving out wrenches to more people, but I want to make sure that, I'd rather give no wrenches. That was a debacle what I did last time. Yeah, same with me, Good Witch. I like it. I love everyone, and not everyone loves me. So I'm right with you, Good Witch. Yeah, it's nuts out there, and you bring good vibes. That's why I'm subscribed to your channel, and I unsubscribed to all the other live streamers except for you. I did unsubscribe to all the toxic ones, like Elisa, Cowboy, Frank, and a couple others. I can't even remember. And not that Elisa's toxic, but I just wanted to clear that world that I came from. She says, that I was a drunk basically on when I sent a donation. So I don't watch her anymore. Yep, Matthew. Yeah. Yeah, you've done a lot of good for me. You were the one that clips me and does that work, and I really appreciate that. And there could be a wrench in your future, but I want to make sure that I really know who people are. And if you call me off stream and I get to talk to you for, I've been talking to Tony for weeks now, and there's going to be another wrench coming as soon as she comes on. If she comes on, that I also have a personal relationship with that. Maybe Tony doesn't feel the same way I do. But Goo Barrymore, the other night, man, she was a rock star to me. She really stood up for me, as all you guys did. And I'm going to ask who was there at the battle yesterday that defended me. Those are the people I'm giving wrenches to. And I have to figure out, I'm going to figure out who was in that chat yesterday or the day before that defended me, and you're all getting wrenches, but I just have to figure it out. So sit tight, and let's just have a good show and good vibes and laugh. And I hope I make you laugh, and I appreciate each and every one of you that are here. And yeah, I get too much going on, stressing about moving, and I don't need to devolve into the mud. I don't like being down in the mud. I've been there, and it's not a place that I subscribe to anymore. Thank you, Matthew. Me and Goo are in the doghouse. Goo's not in the doghouse. I gave her a wrench. Oh, but between you and her, you guys don't get along. People don't get along. I understand that. That's one thing. You guys personally may not, you may have a problem with someone else, but you don't devolve into talking about okay, let me give you an example. Two things I don't want to talk about. Burying people in the woods. No, that's not going to work for me. That's not I can understand like shock and stuff, but the two people that were here at the end of the show just were making my show not what I want it to be. Thank you. Yeah, as Andrea would say, you do you, King. Oh, she's awesome. She did reach out to me and said, I'm welcome anytime, but I wouldn't even go down in that neck of the woods. It's just there's too much toxicity for me. I went to Georgia. I love Georgia. So what I'm probably going to do if I get my butt in gear, I'd like to just go down to different states and towns and just check out the whole East Coast and just visit people and talk to people and start fucking getting back to who I was before I curled up in a ball when Regina died, I got to start living again. I said hello to you, Pines. You've yet to say hi. Vicky, I said hi. Can you not hear me? Hi, Vicky. I said hi at the very beginning, Vicky. Me and you, I don't know. Me and you just, have our ups and downs, but at least you're not mean, you know? So that's why I would not ban you unless you were mean to me. I mean, not, I don't even care if you're mean to me, but you're not toxic. So I hope you can hear me, Vicky. Turn up the volume. I don't know. I said you were the first ones in here, Vicky. I said, good morning, Vicky, and good morning, Matthew. Yeah, speak your mind. Amen. Here's the platform, Matthew. Yeah, see, I don't get into those inner battles between you guys, but I feel like I'm a father. And you guys are all kids that arguing like you and Goo. I don't understand that. I don't know where that comes from. It could come from like you guys being in other chats and things didn't go too well for you. I don't know. But I know that you bring love here, you bring love to me. You seem to, you don't really and I don't mind. I don't, instead of like you having a problem with Goo, take that problem, bring it to me, and Goo the same thing. If she has a problem with Matthew, direct it toward me. That way, maybe the healing can happen between Matthew and Goo, you know? Okay, here we go. Well, the battle started when David called you last night, and it looked like it carried on today. So Goo called you out? I don't know. Well, let's heal today. Why don't we do that? I'll have a talk with Goo, Matthew, and I'll see if we can straighten it out. Let's talk it out, okay, Matthew? Let's do that today. I like that. Hey, welcome, Beth. Welcome, Beth. Beth, I don't know if you just getting here, but we're gonna. I made changes. I got rid of the toxicity. I couldn't take it anymore. I unsubscribed to all the live streamers, and I just want to reset. We're having a reset. Last night at the end was that was. I didn't like some of the negative things said and some of the key words that I don't want to take a direction on this. I mean, I could go there, but yeah, and I hope all you guys work it out. We have an unusual chat that it's flowing with love usually, and let's talk it out before people come in. Let's try to figure this out. I want to help you, Matthew. You and Goo. I want to help you become friends again. Okay, you're all okay. Nothing wrong with Goo. Okay, what I meant, me and Goo are. Oh, gotcha, Matthew. Yeah, well, maybe that's not the place for you, Matthew, but you have to make that decision. I talked to Tony last night. Third try angry. What are you angry about, dear? Let's talk about it. But let me get Matthew first here, Beth. I'd love to find out what's the matter. Yeah, well, maybe that's not the place for you if you're being, to take away a wrench for that reason because you talk to me. That seems childish, but I really don't want to dress someone else. I'm trying to change this. Okay, Beth, what do we got going? Tan, Matt, at Goo, and Matt. Okay, thank you, Beth. Yeah, see, Goo's has to make a decision like Matthew. Are you willing to be treated like that? I wouldn't take that. I hope you can see that I don't take any bullshit from anyone. Life's too short. Fear no man is my advice to you guys. They're only men, and usually they're insecure. Men are very insecure as an animal, I found. Beth, were you on the front lines defending me yesterday at Tan Man's? I'm giving a wrench to anyone that defended me in the Tan Man's thing. So I'm giving out wrenches for anyone that was in his chat. Damn, I need more coffee. Hey, amen. I haven't even had a sip yet. I tried to take a sip, but it was too hot. Nothing better than a cup of coffee in the morning, huh, Beth? Let's have ours together. Amen. Hey, we're gonna shut down as a government today, Matthew. What do you think of that? That's crazy, huh? Because they can't get their shit together and they don't want to vote on the Epstein files. Hey, I saw a good saying yesterday. It said, if shutting down the government for people that for shutting down the government for people that are pedophiles, basically, and covering it up, then maybe this isn't a country that deserves to be around. You know, maybe we need to reset our government as well and just start again. We had 250 years, so that was a good run. I used to do the same thing, Beth. Isn't that good? Instead of sugar, I think I'm going to go back to it because I have a lot of cocoa packs. Thank you, Beth. I'm going to do that tomorrow. You're a sweetheart, Vicky. Can you hear me? You are a sweetheart, Vicky. You take nothing from no one. You're like me. Me and Vicky, soulmates in certain ways. Yep. It's always depends you. Yeah, see, Matthew, that's why you can't have a wrench. If you ride the fence, my friend. Once you're able to get away from there, maybe we'll talk about it, okay? But I and Tony is a rare duck because he's still over there. But he's helped me out with my stream. He's what was the other point I was going to make? I have to have someone in here because and he's going to check with me. He's going to have the same power you guys have, but I may not catch something. So I just need someone else. I can't fight a battle by myself. In a battle, you need one person back to back. And I picked Tony and I picked Goo because she was on the front lines of that battle yesterday. She stuck up for me. And anyone that stuck up for me yesterday in Tan Man's chat is getting a wrench. She stuck up for me and she bailed out on him. And I tapped out when she tapped out. She said, I can't do this anymore. I can't listen to this. That's a true friend. She gets a wrench. So when she comes in, she has a wrench. Beth, if you were in there defending me, you get a wrench. Anyone else? And if someone, I'm going to later go through that chat of Tan Man's, and anyone that was on my side gets a wrench because I wanted to find out who's loyal here. So anyone that's loyal and defended me on that chat is going to get a wrench. Yeah, that's my dilemma. But see, we talk off stream. He helps me out. He's really an odd duck. I told him last night, you are an odd duck, my friend. He is so invested in this world. Trust me, Vicky, you watch. He's going to bail on Tan Man. You watch. Because Tan Man treats him like shit. And I told him offline, I said, you have Stockholm syndromes. You're like a fucking wife that gets battered and you just go back for more. So if he stays over there, I'm going to talk to him today. I'm going to have him make a decision. You either keep your wrench or you bail on that guy. It's almost like tough love. I'm going to give him an ultimatum. So he may lose his wrench, Vicky. So I want to give him the ultimatum. So Tony is a great guy. I do agree, but as Vicky makes a good point, I got freaked out when he said, I was talking to him offline and he said, oh, well, I went into the Discord of Tan Man. I go, oh shit, that's right. You're a Tan Man guy. But I believe he's loyal. He can bounce back and forth, but I don't know. I can't trust someone that's modded at both places. It's not fair to him because now I put him in a situation where he's got to be kind to both of us. And in this world, you can't. You really can't. This is not real life, guys. I'm finding. I just dumped my whole carton of my cigarettes that I roll, so a bunch of empty too. So my floor is covered right now with the whoops. Oh shit. Yeah, Matthew, if you had stuck up for me yesterday, you would have got a wrench, my friend. But since you were afraid, I'm sorry. But hey, you know, you will get a wrench in the future if I can, just give me time on you, Matthew. I really got to figure you out. Okay, Beth. I'm the same way. It kind of the problem with that, Beth, and I'm glad you said that. I'm going to address that right now. I want to read what you said first. I try to remain neutral. I try to remain neutral because I see the good and bad side of each of them. Yes, yes, yes. But a couple people got banned. I only banned two people, Cowboy and Frank, because at the end of that show, they said key words that I don't want on my show because my my son's mother from Saudi Arabia watches this, and I don't want to be a. And my granddaughter may watch this someday, so I don't want that type of humor on my show. But Beth, thank you, and I appreciate that, and it puts a target on your back when you're a mod. So yeah, let's do that, Matthew. I like that. I like that. Yep. Yeah, that's when it went off the fence. That's why they're both banned. I'm not going to have that. And if All Star wants to have a different vibe coming in, he's welcome to stay. But Frank's gone, Cowboy's gone, never to be heard from in this chat again. And I unsubscribed from both of them as well this morning, as well as all the live streamers. I hit the reset button. I started doing research. I'm figuring out how to do this on my own. And it's great that there's three of us here, the three of us talking. No one's afraid to be in the chat, That's the way life should be. There should be no lurking. I used to be a lurker. Now it feels like dirty. You're lurking, yet you're not about to pop your head up and say hi. I got three people. Three people are chatting. That's the way it should be. And I love you all. Fourth person popped in, heard I was saying about lurking, and they're gone. I should have like 10 people here, 10 people talking. So it's too much. It's like a war. In war, you have double agents, you have spies. I don't want to live in that world. And seeing that makes me want to just stay here and show you the struggles of the winter. So maybe I'll be changing my format to that, but I'm still on the fence of whether I'm going to leave or not. All right. Yeah, I got to figure out who's real and who's not, I'm not here for clicks. I'm not here for fucking anything but just trying to find someone that I can stand back to back with, And preferably, I'd love to have them come up here and help me out to live up here, live for free. What a good deal that is, right? Yes, you are, Vicky. Nothing fake about you, my dear. Goo's getting attacked right now. Oh, in Discord? Well, Matthew, tell her that we're live, okay? because I want to talk to Goo. She's got a wrench over here. Tell her she's got a wrench. Yeah, there's nothing fake about you, Miss Wells. You speak your mind. I don't Discord either. I'll never Discord, Vicky. You and me are very much alike. Yeah. Well, Andrea's going to come and chat. She's finishing up exercising, and she's going to come in here, and I'm going to give her a mod as well because she's been put through hell. So Andrea's going to get a wrench too. That's my job now, Vicky. I haven't talked in 15 years, and now here I am babbling. Crazy. Didn't see that coming. I'm very comfortable with who I am. I enjoy my own company. But this is totally different. I mean, this took my life and just flipped it upside down. Okay, Beth. Some people felt I was playing both sides at the beginning of Tan and Frank's issue. But I think both Tan and Frank understood I was trying to be a peacemaker. Yeah. Okay, Beth, who gets fucked over when you try to mend fences? It's always the loser, the guy that's trying to make the peace. No good deed goes unpunished, Beth, right? See, I make many mistakes when I try to do something different. Like I know how to survive alone. I know everything but when I deal with people, I'm not good with people interactions. I've been out of it too long. I forget where I was going with that, but I just want to come on here and just clear the air. Last night didn't work for me, and I'm probably going to edit that out eventually because, as I said, I got grandchildren, I got people that I grew up with that watch this, so I don't want to turn this into a freak show. Oh, so he didn't take away your wrench? Well, Matthew, what you guys going on with over there? Please leave it over here. Don't bring it here, Matthew. I really don't want to hear his name. I don't want anything to do with that. Today's a new day. Go over there and talk about that. But here, I'd rather not hear about that stuff. Like Vicky says, I really don't want to hear about what's going on over there. Keep that over there. I hope you can stay in both. I'm not telling you what to do, but personally, I want to just read all the positive comments and laugh. Like what you wrote doesn't make me laugh, so I'm not interested in that. But yeah, as I get back to Vicky, yeah, she's a good lady. Yep. Vicky with the win. Woohoo! This is Kings County. Kings County, baby. Yeah. Let's call this Kings County. Vicky for the win. Now, see, that made me laugh. It was positive. It's a new saying. This is King's Country. Amen, amen to Vicky. Woohoo! Yeah, this ain't no tan land. It's King Country. I love it, Vicky. Mwah! You want a wrench, Vicky? I got to give wrenches to people that fucking are soldiers, and you just let me know, Vicky. I'm going to give you a wrench. I'm going to probably wrench everyone, but I want to wrench the people that, and I won't take away wrenches again. If I do, then unsubscribe for me. But I do want to wrench every person that defended me, and I have a special place in my heart for Vicky because she's okay. I just want to clear the board and see who's a true person, and Vicky's a true person, and I can respect that. And even if it deletes it, that oh well, everyone's got the same power. Yeah. I consider you a friend, Vicky. You don't seem to get down in the muck. and you're not playing fences. So, you come from somewhere else that I don't even watch that guy, but at least you don't bring his drama to me. So you got a wrench, Vicky. Yeah, Matthew, it's not good for your health. Trust me. I finally got a good night's sleep last night, but all that chaos, Matthew. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how Tony does it, but it's not good for your mental health. I know it's not good for mine, so I tapped out. And if Beth, you ever want a wrench, you're a true soldier as well. I think Matt Goo will leave Discord in this moment and come in here right now for support. Yeah. See, I don't mind double agents as long as they don't turn on me, And Tony got the receipts. That man, I talked to him last night. I told him he's an odd duck, but that guy knows everything about everything. And he's never betrayed me. And I had a real serious talk with him about, his mental health. I'm like, I don't know how you do it. If I got swatted, I would be out. Thank you, Vicky. Yeah. There's a few people I will not wrench, but eventually, all the people that were by my side in that battle is definitely a true warrior and deserves to be recognized such. Vicky with the win. You got the wrench for that saying. It's King's Country. I think I'm going to name my streams that King's Country. I like that. Well done, Vicky. Now, Vicky, do you have a wrench from where you come over there at East Coast? I think you're very I noticed you're like one of the superstars over there. He's always mentioning your name and he seems to respect you, right? But I'm not going to watch any of the streamers myself, but I don't make you pick, Oh, you're not loyal to me. I'm taking your wrench, And if Matthew, you lose your wrench over there, then I'll consider giving you one. But I don't like to give a wrench from the people that tried to battle me. Like Vicky's guy hasn't picked on me. So that's why Vicky gets a wrench and she named King's Country. So Vicky for the win. And I wanted to personally talk to him before I give anyone a wrench that I talked to. Beth gets a wrench, but she wants to stay neutral, and that's the smartest thing you could say. Beth, I asked Elisa to take away my wrench because A, I didn't ask for it, and B, I don't want a target on my back. It seems like when you get a wrench, you become like, oh, there's the teacher's pet. Let's take him down, Yeah, Matthew, I can't have you on the fence, my friend, especially you, Like Vicky, she's mature. Matthew, you're just a kid and you're trying to figure out life and stuff. Give me a little while with you, Matthew. Yeah, because Matthew, one thing I noticed though, you for the first time ever, you weren't in my chat, and all of a sudden when he went live, you were right in there. So I got to take a long time with you, my friend. And as I said, if you lose your wrench over there, then I'll give you one. How about that? But I have to see proof that you got de-wrenched. Okay, Beth. I hardly ever type in Discord. I don't do Discord. I just posted for them to please take a break. Too much anger. Yeah. And I say it to everyone, please take a break from this world, this type of toxicity world. because it's good for your mental health. Like, I've always just been a chatter. I've never been in Discord. I tried to get into Discords, but I don't understand it, thank God, because I'd be stuck in this world of toxicity. And some people thrive on that. If you have no empathy, if you're a psychopath or a sociopath, that's the world for you. And a lot of those type of people are in those Discords. And why do they call it Discord? Because what does Discord mean? Chaos. Discord. I think that's what that word means. It's ironic that they would name it what it is. Can someone back me up on the word Discord? Doesn't that mean like it is causing bad feelings? They might not get past this. Yeah, it is sad. Yeah. This is the thermometer. It was minus 35 one year. That was a cold night. That was what they call a 3-dog night, Vicky. You might have heard that saying before. A 3-dog night. It takes you 3 dogs just to make it to the morning so you don't freeze to death. I love the old timers saying. And the reason I wrenched Tony, I could ask Tony, who defended me in that chat, and instantly his brain remembers each person. He'll tell me what they said. That guy's like a supercomputer. A good man to have on your side for sure. I think I got 8 hours sleep last night. I'm going to get back on my 8-hour schedule, and I might just do when I go on the road, I'd like to do a 24-hour stream just for security reasons. I think any person that's out on the street alone, like Elisa should be 20. Well, she's got a house, but when you're on the road, it's a good idea to just keep that camera rolling, you know? That way it's a little more safe. When someone knows they're live, they're less likely to fucking jack you. I've been jumped before in the streets. I've been in the city, I've been in the woods, I've been in the country, and I much prefer the woods. Google says Discord is a disagreement between people. Yeah. That's oh, you looked it up in Google. Yeah. So it's all people that are disagreeing. What a terrible platform, right? So Discord says, okay, everyone can set up a Discord, so that divides everyone. Oh, I'm coming in here to agree. No, this is about disagreement between people. Get out, get out. He is a troll. You're right, Tony. I mean, Matthew. But no one's having managing mods. It's just a wrench. You have really no powers. Because I gave him a managing mod before I knew what these wrenches were, but I researched it today. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys aren't Tony fans, but that guy, the fact that he was swatted, that's why he got a wrench. That poor guy's been through hell. And I told him, I said, I think you're crazy, Tony. The thing about me is I'm brutally honest. Like, if I like you, I'm going to tell you the way I feel, and I may hurt your feelings, but I'm not here to sugarcoat my feelings for you. If you can't handle it, unsubscribe, report my channel. But I'm not putting up with any more bullshit. The Franks and the Cowboys of the world, you know, they're mentally unstable. And I hope that gets back to them. I mean, out of all those live streamers, Tan Man's the most fucking normal. So that says something. Tan Man's the most normal of all those people. Wow. I can't believe I just said that. There you go, Matthew. Yep. Amen. Amen. See, lesson learned. And to learn it at 18, you're way ahead of most people, Matthew. Most people don't get it till they're middle age or old men. So bravo, sir. I hope you mean that. Yeah, I don't hate anyone, but yeah. Yeah. Residuals for no sleep for 3 days. Oof. I don't even know how people on meth do that. I did it fucking no medicine. That's crazy. No, he doesn't. Poor Vicky. Vicky. He never even knew about any of this. And then he jumped right into the fucking ocean. I at least knew about this. Isn't that crazy? He meets Elisa. He answers an ad in Craigslist. The poor guy gets thrown into the wolves, but he fucking escaped with tattered clothes on. So you got to give him. He is a strong man. I'll give him that. And I respect him. I respect him. But and I understand where he's coming from. In a lot of ways, I see a lot of good in him. I don't think he's a dangerous man. He's just an angry man. And sometimes angry men snap. That's all he said. Anger is not a good thing to have. And anyone that made me feel angry got booted out of here last night. It was only 2 people. And we're going to change the format on call-ins. We're not going to do the call-ins. If you want, I'll call you and I'll put you on the air. But there's going to be no more call-ins. Or you can call in with your real number. You pick. But no more private calls. I'm not going to answer private calls. Can someone tell me how to block private calls? Well, there's not many people in the room. Tony will probably set that up. Let's go that direction, Vicky. I like that. Good idea. In King's Country, we'll have a panel. I like it. Maybe. 10 people? Oh, 10 people. I thought you meant a 10-person panel. I'm like, I don't know about that. Yeah, people starting to wake up, and Matthew went into Discord, so he spread the word. Matthew, you're working your way toward a wrench this morning, my friend. Yeah, fuck it. Let's give Matthew a wrench. Fuck it. I don't care if you're on both sides of the fence, my friend. You deserve a wrench, my friend. You had a wrench, you get it back. Fuck it. Today is a day of let's figure it out who we all the good people and the people I've forgiven. Fuck it. Let's give them a wrench. And hopefully we can just all be friends. And let me see here. Let's get Matthew a wrench because he's having a bad day yesterday. And I like the kid, I'm not going to give up on you, Matthew. And I'll never treat you with hate. These other guys, they get so mad at people. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? No Discord. Okay, Matthew, there you go. Welcome to your wrench land. So, Vicky, the panel, right? See, I want to go more in the direction of the talk to text. I want to get it where donations come in because fuck it. I've been through so much hell. I decided I'm going to get my house. And if I tell people that this is for a good cause, not for drinking and stuff like that, people want to help people, I find in life, You're welcome, Matthew. You belong to the king's country, the king's land. Yes, sir. You come from the land of kings, my friend. You are the king among kings. Welcome back, sir, to the land of the wrenches, to king's country, as Vicky would say. I like it. I like it. Vicky got a wrench for coming up with a great idea, and I like Kingsland as well. Let's build this together. You guys are the original soldiers that you were here from the beginning of my channel, so you'll always have a special place in my heart for you. I'll always have it. Beth and Vicky and Matthew and so many more, you know. I'm only remembering the ones that chat. Boo Gary Moore, Shelly. Oh, I love Shelly. She's gonna get a wrench. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Me too, Matthew. Anyone would I don't mind a little banter, but when it gets toxic, they're gone. I don't even care. I just want good people here that make me laugh, that get along together. And we had that for a minute. And then it seemed like it went off the rails a little bit. So let's get back on track, guys. I'm going to try to do my life. You know, I'm going to probably till I leave, if I leave, I want to just be here all day, like till I go to sleep and I'm going to build my channel. I want to slowly build my channel and try to convince people to get out of Discord. It's not a good place. It's made for disagreements between people. So I think I want to be an advocate for Discord is toxic, and I think I'm going to name one of my streams that I'm going against the big people of the corporation of Discord. So then I'll really get trolls coming here, right? From the corporation of Discord. We're too divided. Beth, love you. Oh, Beth and Matt, see? We're all coming together. I don't want to make people choose, Matthew. They have to come to that. I can only say how I feel, but I'm not going to say you have to make a decision. And I'm sorry I said that to you. I don't think I did. Maybe I did, and that wasn't right of me. But I just said I wasn't going to give you a wrench if you were, because I feel, Matthew, and maybe someday you can tell me, but I really believe you sent those videos. And I thought they were funny, but I don't have that kind of sense of humor, but I thought me dancing was pretty funny. But making fun of those little people that, you know, that's those other videos that probably went viral, they're kind of making fun of people with disabilities, like the kid with the tongue and he looks like retarded. Stinky's here. Live your truth. Amen. Amen, Vicky. Where's Stinky? I don't see Stinky. I don't smell Stinky. Let me see. I'm going to refresh the chat. Stinky bug. You guys ever smell a stinky bug? Oh, so I made the right decision, and I apologize, Matthew, for that. Oh, okay. All right, Beth. You're a stinky bug. Yeah, you're a rock star. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Beth. Gotcha. Oh, that's probably why you don't have a wrench. You probably have a wrench over there. Understandable. But you seem like a cool person that you don't like cause discord. And I don't even care. If you go over there and cut me down, I don't care. You're nice here, Beth. So that's all I care about. Okay. See, you guys know all this world. I only read the comments. And then if it's a nice comment, I want to see who it is. But I've never paid attention to who's who. Matthew, I remember him from Elisa's, but very few people. And I know Vicky's from East Coast because I've seen her over there. I started watching East Coast. I have nothing against him. I think he has a good production of his show. And Tam really has a great production. I mean, that's his forte. He's done this his whole life, so he comes from that industry as well as Cowboy. But I'm not. I'm not trying to make this into a Howard Stern show. I was a Howard Stern listener back in the day, and now that I'm older, I look back at it. I'm saying it was like um, objectifying women wasn't cool. Wasn't cool at all. Do I say that, Vicky? I never said I didn't like you or hated you. You can't say you love me one day and hate me the other day and do something wrong too many times. Yep. Yeah. That's a very toxic relationship. Yeah. And those usually don't last or they don't end well. Yep. So true, Vicky. Yep. And that was good that me and Tan Man worked it out last night. So no bad feelings. Man, a lot of people put that guy through the ringer, huh? Holy shit. And he made it through the other side. I I got a taste of it last night, what that guy went through in my chat at the end. Oof. I think he wants to please everyone. I'm not like that. If you're an asshole, you're gone. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to laugh and be part of see like a friend. This is like a friend network without the discord. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you tell the truth, you never have to remember a lie, right? Like people who lie have to have a really good fucking memory. Yeah, but yeah, him and East Coast, boy, they had a drag out. That was I didn't enjoy that back and forth between those two. You know, I found that very toxic and very yeah, I'm not a fan of that type of live stream. That's why I unsubscribed. I don't know if I unsubscribed from Buddy or if I was even subscribed to Buddy. I'm not sure. But I do subscribe to anyone that's subscribed to me. I've never seen a subscription from East Coast. And if he's not subscribed to me, I'm going to unsubscribe if I'm subscribed. Might as well erase that call because he's after you again. Yeah, that's for his views and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, but see, it doesn't affect me. What does it affect me? But I get you. Thank you, Matthew, for having my back to let me know that, I said he's nice. He doesn't like me. Let's move on. We weren't really friends anyway, so we're just fellow streamers. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Vicky? That's crazy. What you are here is, I don't care what you are somewhere else. When you come here, if you're nice, that's all that matters to me. And if you're a double agent, you're a double agent. But at least you're showing you're smart enough to fake that you want to be here and have fun. Some people come in and just like try to tear down this channel. Now those people I got rid of. Can you imagine living like that, Matthew? Like we worked it out, we talked it out. Well, he talked it out. Peace and love, peace and love. That's what we're all about right here, my friend. I let him talk. I couldn't even get a word in. He said his piece. He said it's all good. He gave his blessing. So that's what I'm going to walk away with. No hard feelings. Love everyone. Love him. So I don't hate anyone. I dislike some people, but I hate no one, and I try to love everyone. It's not easy. No comment. That's the smartest thing you could do, and I need to shut my mouth most of the time too, Vicky. Amen, amen. Oh shit. Hey, I was joking around with I think it was my son. No, who was it? I said, imagine if I die. Yeah, it was my son because I remember what he said. I go, I'm probably going to end up dying on on a live stream. Drop dead of a heart attack. And I joked around and says, boy, that would go viral, huh? So the only way you won't see my death if it was when I'm sleeping, if I'm not doing a sleep stream. But yeah, you might be here for the end of me, and you can watch my spirit go right up and see Regina. That'd be fucking awesome. And wouldn't that be cool if you actually saw my ghost go up, like an out of my body? Wow, that'd be fucking awesome. They always say when you die, you see your body, like you see yourself leaving. And I felt Regina's spirit leave her body when she went. And I told you about the 7-Eleven. I always saw 7-Eleven. I look up twice a day and it'd be 7-Eleven on my TV. And that was her in my number. Remember Houdini? Houdini proved whether there's a spirit or not. He gave a code name before he died to see if there's really a spirit afterworld, and no one was able to uh, crack the code that he left. One person, I think I forget the scenario, but he tried to prove if there's an afterlife. Oh well, I'm not gonna fight when it is my time, Vicky. I'm gonna say amen, amen. I'm ready to go. That's the joy of struggling on earth. You don't fight at the end. So I try to live. I don't want to live a life of a good time. So I want to suffer on earth so I can appreciate when it's my time to go. I guess is my weird way of thinking. No, it's not my time. No, but I plan on streaming till I die. So thank you, Matthew. You're a good egg, my king, my fellow king, king of the over the pond. I'll come up with a name for you, Matthew. Give me time. I gotta. Usually, I'll say king of all nickels. I watched a guy on a live stream slashing himself with a fucking razor blade all over his foot, and he's sitting there bleeding. I'm like, what the fuck? That comes. Oh, well, who is that guy? I don't remember, but I can't believe they let that stuff stay on the YouTube. Matthew is the young warrior. Yeah, Matthew was suiting up today. He's like, all right, I'm ready for battle. Let me get in Discord and fight the good fight. Matthew, you're a warrior, my friend. People are less live streaming. I noticed some of the streamers, I tapped out now, but I noticed a lot of the streamers are taking time for themselves, and that's important, guys, to take time for yourself. You know, I for the last 3 or 4 years, I just been watching live streams, and I didn't think it was healthy for me, but some people are wired different than me. Hey guys, could you guys help me? I have a grandson. Wow, so you're gonna be a great grandmother soon, Vicky, huh? Are you a great grandmother yet? I'm a grandfather for the first time, but you're close to being a great grandmother. You have two kids, right, Vicky? I think it's wild. Like I have to remember everyone's story, especially the people that talk to me offline. It's hard to remember everything. Oh, okay, one. Okay, I'll try to remember that, Vicky. One is plenty, right? See, my numbers are right where I want them. I had amazing numbers yesterday because I was part of that craziness, that discord. I'd rather have 5 people than 30 because it was they wanted to see because I was involved in that Andrea thing. And that is a way to grow, but that's not the way I want to grow. I want to eventually go like tenting out in the woods, going around, the United States maybe or up the coast. But I'd rather do it with another partner. I'd rather do it with another person. I don't want to do it by myself. I'd rather do it with someone else, like a road trip, boondoggling, maybe with an animal. A nice have a pet, have a partner that can drive with me. We'll take turns driving. Just go drive around and check out what's going on out there. So anyone want to do that? Let me know. We'll talk. I was hoping it was Andrea. Let's talk Andrea into that, but maybe if she doesn't work at Kilwins, I'm sure she'd want to come up this way. Maybe she may come on later, and we'll talk about it and put that issue to bed. Because I'm not going down there. No, I would love to go to Johnny Brown's, but it's just too many people down there that are unstable, and I'm not going to put myself in a situation where selfie stick incident happens. So um, it's one thing to face a man face to face, but I'm not one to look behind my back. It seems like there's a lot of animosity against me because of this Andrea thing, so that won't be in the cards. Now you have a son, Vic, and you said you hope you're not a great grandmother. Oh, because he may have got someone pregnant that. Yeah, okay, I got you. I think I know what you're saying. Yeah, and Vicky, you were the one that advised me that. Yes, Vicky's the only one that was warning me. I'm glad I wrenched you, Vicky. Yeah, you were the one that was always saying the world is a vampire. Well, that's a great song. Sent to Drain. Yeah. Oh, you have a girl and two grandsons. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. And your grandsons are Matthew's age, or one of them at least. Okay, gotcha. And you probably told me that, Vicky. And that's my mind. I got a goldfish mind, so that's why I'll try to remember that. But yeah, Vicky, as I was saying, Vicky's the one, 18 and 20, two boys. Yeah. So they may go out and make you make you a great grandmother before long. Yeah. And then a great title to have, though, a great grandmother. Not just a grandmother, a great one. A girl and 2 grandsons. All right. Hopefully you won't have to tell me that again. Hopefully I'll remember that. Yeah, but I was getting back to it. Vicky was the one that said, yeah, make sure you tell your son where you're going. And she was very concerned. So thank you for really caring for my safety, Vicky. That means a lot to me. I won't forget that. Peace and love, Matthew. The rest of my streaming career is going to be just us guys. Everyone went over and said, yeah, he doesn't want to be part of this drama. As I said, I'd rather have 5 people here than 30 that are toxic. Matthew agrees. Vicky, I know, agrees. I'm sure we'll have some other venture, and hopefully I can find what I'm searching for. Matthew's on his beginning of his journey of life. Young adult, finally an adult. Maybe he'll find some special person. And Vicky, she's got a good life. She's a grandmother. Very cool. I'm a grandfather. Yeah, it's proud to see the generations flourish. I know my subscription's going to go down because I unsubscribed from like 4 people this morning before I came on. Tan Man was the only one that was subscribed to me that I unsubscribed. The rest of the people I unsubscribed to wasn't subscribed to me, unless they were private, and I just don't know about it. But our numbers have been jumping, guys. Like I look at that chart, and I try not to look at the thing, but it's almost impossible to. My Discord's watching the channel analytics, and we're up to 177. Yeah. And we only started a couple weeks ago. So those are that's a good growth for that short amount of time. Hey, Vicky, how can Buddy play music? Those must not be copyright songs, maybe. But it seems like he plays music all through his stream. Oh wow, we gained 2 subscribers. Thank you, subscribers. Yep, we gained 2 already today. That's beautiful. Welcome, welcome. I'll subscribe to you as well. The 2 new people that subscribed. At the end of the day, I check my phone, and I anyone that subscribed to me, I subscribe back. So let's see who we got. They may be private. They may not even be showing up. But if you not privated, I sub back to help everyone grow the channel. No, the 2 people that came are Oh, wow. Yep. The two that subscribed are not, they're hidden. They're private. So if you weren't private, I would sub back to you. So, all right. Who else would you, wait a minute, let me go back. Okay. Who else would you like to visit apart from Florida? No one in particular, Matthew. The only one I wanted to was Andrea because I like her I like her spirit, but because of all the controversy, she would have to come up here or go on a road trip with me. 15 in oh, welcome Gunner. By myself. Yep. I've welcome Gunner. Um and welcome, thank you for the subscription. I'd sub back, but you don't show as a new subscriber, so you may want to unsubscribe and come back as public because then I'll sub to your channel. 15 years by myself. Yeah. I my significant other, my love of my life died 15 years ago, and I curled up in a ball and I lived in my car for a couple of years, and I saved up money and bought this piece of land, and I took a chainsaw and I fucking made myself a homestead, and I'm the first one with this address. That's the short story. Yeah. And this is just a place of I say it's like watching paint dry. But this is just a place of peace and love. And the chat, we don't go, we're not like fighting each other. So it may not be for you, but welcome again. And we just sit and talk. Sort of like meeting at the town square in the old days. I would never go to LA. I would love to visit California because I've only been down the East Coast, and that was when I was 18 or 19 or something when I escaped from jail. I'm not sure she could come. Yes, yeah, Vicky. That's what I offered. That she was gonna fly up today because she's got her days off. She was gonna fly up here and visit and see if she liked it up here or something. But okay, sorry, Beth. Sorry, King, if you already said it. How long were you and Regina together? Oh, thank you, Beth. We were together for about not good with time, but I'm gonna say 7 years, maybe. Yeah, probably about 7 years. And she gave me unconditional love. I felt like the only well, there was the other woman from Saudi Arabia. My I have she gave me a son. She was unconditional love till I messed it up. I cheated on the other one, and then Regina, we were soulmates. She was like an angel on earth. I am 3 miles from town, Vicky. Yeah, yeah. You won't catch me in LA. I'd go viral if I went to LA, knowing myself. I do want to go take a bunch of food and water and go around and give it out. That was my goal. If I went down south, I was going to give food out to for the people who truly needed it. Because the government doesn't help out our homeless and our especially the veterans. I'd like to help out the veterans more than anything. Anyone that served their country is yeah, LA is a cesspool. Yeah, California's a cesspool in a way. It's sad to see what happened to California. They got to figure something out and clean up that mess. They're cleaning up LA though. I think they got rid of the tent city, and hopefully they given those people help that they took away the tents and stuff. But people that don't want to help themselves, what do you do? And a lot of them don't want help, which is mental illness. Yeah, so you probably don't remember Turkey, huh? That's a culture shock. Turkey is very okay, maybe not, but when I think of Turkey, I think of like living in the old days back like the Jesus Christ days, primitive, I guess. Oh wow, you remember all the way back to 3? I don't. You got a great memory. God gave you a gift, I guess. I can remember back to probably about 6 or 7, maybe a little bit later. So, Gunnar, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? You don't have to, but I'd be interested to know who you are. And actually, I could probably check you out your channel, so I could probably answer my own question. I'm just gonna see if you have a channel and see what you're all about. Oh, you have a channel. Okay, I'm gonna go to it, check you out, and I'll subscribe to you because I'm sure you have to be a subscriber, right, to chat. Did I do that? I think Tony might have done that. Oh, you only got you just set up your channel? Very cool. Well, I hope your channel grows. Wow, you joined in 2019? Very cool. All right. I remember it's been, I don't remember. You got mountains where you are? Beautiful. Oh, you're in Northern California, right? Or middle and up? Yeah, that's why. Yeah, you have to at least post something to. I was the same way, Gunner. I had one subscriber for like 8 years, and it was Leaf King. He never unsubscribed. He was my only subscriber, and then I started this, and now I'm up to what, I don't know, 179. Yeah, you have to have a channel to talk. I noticed that because I'm all new to this, Gunner, as well, and you've been subscribed for a while on your channel. Have you ever changed your name? If you change your name, do you lose your subscribers? Like, say Gunner, you start getting subscriptions, and then you want to change your name. Do you still keep those subscriptions? Do you know, or do you have another channel that I can check out? I like the name too, Gunner. It's like a gunner in the army or something. That's cool. A lot of people prefer to chat, not make content. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Matthew. Okay, so you can change your name and you keep your script. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, because that's why I don't change my name because I didn't know, but I like my name. But I was just curious if he lost all his subscriptions and then became Gunner. So that's not it. Wow, that's interesting. So that's a lesson, Gunner. You should post something, to make it look like you're not a troll. Because I got to know someone before I'll subscribe to him, you know. But yeah, post up some stuff. It doesn't have to be about you, Gunner, but that'll help you grow your channel. But I'm glad you're here and welcome. Peace and love. Okay, I'll check it out, Gunner. What's your channel about? Yeah, I just popped my cherry, Miss Vicky. I don't know if it was the wise thing to do, you know. I don't know who the guy was. It was a one night stand. You're funny, Vicky. So, Vicky, since you were so anti that trip, would you be? I think I just posted a video when I visited Nicaragua. There, okay. Um, Vicky, would you like to see me struggle a winter up here? Because it's interesting that Gunner, yeah, Gunner, the toughest part is survival up here in the winter, and I'd love to show that struggle. And I know I won't be here next year because I'm barely able to survive the winters now. But I'd like to struggle one more year so I could show you guys when I go out and I have to like plow myself out or like shovel myself out a path. It's very primitive, it's almost like a guy in the woods fighting the elements. It's been quite the journey I did. Tennessee, yeah, that's in Vicky's neck of the woods. She comes from that down there. Vicky, where did you come before you moved to California? Down near Tennessee area? Only the people that have been with me know what this sound is. It's not my oxygen machine. Ohio, okay. Wow, where did you get that? Okay, I thought you had a southern twang to you, but okay, so you're from Ohio. Huh. Ohio. Where's Ohio? That's close to the East Coast, no? I don't. Matthew, no, no. If I went up the street a little bit, Matthew, I have no cell service. About a mile up the road, I have no cell service at all. But no, I can't remember last time I heard that noise of the ice cream man coming around. Boy, when I was a kid was the last time. They still have those? They have them where you are? The ice cream man? They always said, beware of the ice cream van. Something to be said about that, I imagine. Yeah, Van's got a bad rap back in the day. A lot of fucking evil out there. Yeah, Vicky got it right. It was a cigarette roller. Yeah, Vicky's been with me since the beginning. Now, Vicky, how did you find my channel? You, I was a construction worker most of my life. I broke my neck. Scaffolding collapsed on my neck, and I broke two vertebrae, C5, C6, 6, and 7. And what What have you been up to the last 15 years? Oh, I curled up in a ball after Regina died. I broke my neck, met Regina. She died. She was an addict of opioids, and she kept ODing because she was in so much pain. She had a lot of illnesses, and I brought her to the hospital like 8 times. And I all that time I'm like, Regina, you got to stop this. And I said, you're like a cat with 9 lives. And sure enough, on the 9th time, I got her to the hospital. She came home and then passed away the next night. Ah, that's maybe where the twang comes from. Because I think I've heard you talk on East Coast's thing, and you have quite the accent. So maybe that's what it is, the Texas. Yeah, so mostly construction worker most of my life. Yeah, as I said, I had a scaffold collapse on me. It was set up on 2 ladders, and I was working alone. I was trying to lift up to get the brace out up on the ladder to move it down or up, and it collapsed, and I fell like 20, 30 feet, and it was aluminum 34-foot scaffolding, and it landed on my neck, and I woke up when the guys came back from lunch break. They go, hey, you want us to help you before we go to lunch? I go, no, I never took lunches. I love to work. Okay. I knew your channel, Pines. I thought I actually subbed when I was on Lisa's. Okay. I think YouTube unsubbed me from you because they do that. Really? When Tony posted you live that night. Okay, so very cool. Very cool. Yeah, Tony's a rock star. I've seen you sometimes in live chat. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, Vicky. So that's important, right? Yeah, because I was a chatter for a long time for releases, and then I chatted in. Okay. And then I guess you can look up and see if that person have a channel. Gotcha. So it's like connection. Yeah, it was a wild life, my friend. Yeah, I'm retired, Social Security. Well, disability, Social Security. Yep. You called me on the phone? Okay, that's why I remember the accent. Yeah. Okay. Vicky, I'm just so burnt out because I can't even remember yesterday. I can't remember 5 minutes ago. And then sometimes I can remember way back, I have a short-term memory problem. But I can remember back like when I was younger, which is kind of weird. Like that's still stuck in there somewhere. And I've had a crazy life in between. I've had a lot of drama. Uh, I got locked up for drugs when I was young. I've escaped from jail. Yeah, I've had a crazy ride. I'm ready to go. Let's go. I've only traveled down the East Coast. So that's the coolest place. I went all the way down to Florida. Daytona Beach was the farthest I've been. Now, Vicky, don't you get? I've seen. Don't they blow up your face on Buddies, or was? I think when I watched, Buddy was making fun of you. No, maybe I'm thinking of some other person. It seems like he's always picking on some girl, or I couldn't really figure out his channel. Okay, good. It wasn't you. Good. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on the bad side of that man, or anyone really. But boy, Tan Man walked in a hornet's nest when he went against him. Those two, I don't see either one of them coming out a winner in that battle. You kind of lose yourself when you get angry. Anger is not a good emotion to have. Okay? So Nicaragua is the coolest place you traveled, or Turkey? Was it you, Turkey? Yeah, I'd love to travel. I'd like to check out some other countries, Saudi Arabia, or just to go visit my one of my first loves. Oh wow! So you're a traveler, and you went to China. Wow! I don't think I'd want to go to China now with all all the politics being America and China might not be a good thing now. Me? No, I've never been out of the country. I've only been down the East Coast, all the way down to Daytona Beach, all down the eastern coastline. Wow, I love that emoji. Look how huge that world is. Yeah, I bet. So you from the States, Gunner? Did you already say you're from where are you from, Gunner? Like where do you live now? You in the States, across the pond, or oh, he said Tennessee, right? Duh. That's my fucking goldfish brain. Yeah, that's right. He did say Tennessee. You like it down there? Is it super hot down in Tennessee? Good people down there, huh? That's coal country. Yeah, very passionate. Yeah, and he didn't start that battle. I don't think. I did watch that whole controversy back and forth, but then I tapped out because it's too negative. It sucks that it went in the direction it did. Uh, But it's something for everyone. A lot of people like that job. That's why I only got 6 people. I'd rather have 6 than I could get into. I could have jumped into that crazy world, but I find that people that do that, they end up burning out. So now it's starting to feel good. The weather down there, I bet. I think someone said yesterday that was 75 in Florida yesterday. So yeah, finally it's cooling down. That's why I wanted to go down there now in a little bit. Yeah, the humidity down there, that's the killer. Yep. And California doesn't have the humidity. So are you a veteran? I think a gunner as like a soldier, like a gunner. Yeah, all respect for anyone that serves the country. She's still working out, or she stood us up. Well, time will tell. But I made an offer. She said good morning, and I told her she can. I'm live, and that love to see her in the chat or call me. Love that name, Gunner. That's a cool name, my friend. That's a man's name right there. So let's see. If you go to Florida, maybe write down a list and see how many things you can do out there. Great idea, Matt. Yep. What I was thinking, Matthew, is like go down there and ask you guys what you want to see, and I'll go do it. That's what I was planning on doing. Like, if you guys said, "Oh, I always wanted to see this," or "I always want to go down and visit this," then I go and check it out for you. I'm a spur of the moment guy. I don't write stuff down to plan. I just go. I'm very impulsive. Or a bad thing about me is I I'll go to do a project and I'll jump to do another project, and then I'll see something else I need to be done. So I have a hard time concentrating on getting one thing done at a time I've always had that problem. My son has that problem too because we have so many projects. I got to fix that. I got to fix the muffler. I got to do this. I got to fix the ATV. And now I feel like uh, I just want to retire now and just take it easy and go enjoy my life. I'm sick of struggling. Yeah, yeah. I might have a touch of ism. Yep. Never been diagnosed. Never went to anything about mental health. I've never checked it out. You guys are my psychiatrists. You're analyzing me, so you're probably right, Gunner. ADHD, attention deficit, attention deficit. Like there's ADD, so the hyper, right? Hyper. So some people are attention deficit disorder, or they're attention deficit hyper disorder, right? Is that what that is? Because I don't think I'm that hyper, but I can get hyper if I get angry, which I did last night, and I really get angry. Okay. Yeah, I guess I do get a little hyper when I work, maybe, and yeah, by the bouncing around, that's the hyper. Okay. And the attention deficit, a hard time focusing and staying on the project. Okay, that's a good Are you a psychiatrist? Hopefully. Or you just have experience in studying someone. It's pretty easy. I can diagnose people pretty quickly too, like a general area of who they are when I meet them for the first time. So this is the first time checking out the channel, Gunner? Hey, Gunner, did you have to subscribe to be able to talk? And if so, how long is the wait period? Because someone else set that up for me. Okay, so you suffer from it as well. Yeah. It's not a bad thing. I mean, it's better than some of the other illnesses out there. Hey, welcome, Clopper. Welcome back, Clopper, today. It did. It said 20 minutes. Okay. Now, do you think that's a good time to do? I think before it was a day, and I didn't like a day. Yeah, good to see you as well, Clopper, with your horse. I was like, it looked like a dinosaur, but it's a huge horse, and I can see it now. Yes, Matthew. Yes. No zooming in, but yeah, I love the beach. Okay. I love Vicky's advice. We need to focus either way. If you're staying, you better get ready. You could work and stream people what? Okay. So the struggle of living up here alone in the woods. Yep. That's probably the direction I'm going to go, Vicky, unless I get a good offer. I don't want to travel down by myself. I'd either want someone else or a dog on the road. We're just here having a coffee together, Clopper. Just talking about the events of last night. I kind of want to document my life. Um, have a place where people can come and just be a community of, just talking, how's your day, with positive vibes. This is a place where people can come and feel comfortable and they could just talk about what they want to talk about. I really don't like to be on camera at all. So I just want to give a community where there's no real hate. Very cool, Clopper. People get to know each other and peace and love, and I'm looking to meet someone. I tried plenty of fish. I've tried. Well, Clopper was here yesterday. I think first time was yesterday, but it may have been before. I'd like to meet someone else. Johnny Brown's. I'd love to visit Johnny Brown's. Yes. That place, they always play my type of music, Johnny Brown's, like the 70s era. Very talented musicians go to Johnny Brown's. Oh, I probably will. If I go down to Florida, I'm definitely going to go to Delray and check out Johnny Brown's for sure and live stream it. Can't promise you drama here because it's not going to happen. All right. Beth asks, King, can you ask Tony what he thinks of putting the crown leadership? Okay, I will do that. Yep. Okay, then I'll answer that. I'll do it for you. Yeah, okay. Allows others in chat to look at it and see the channel address. We can subscribe. Okay, then I'll bring the crowns back. I don't have to ask Tony, Beth. Okay, I'll do that, Beth. I don't think I can do it now, can I? Because it asks for that option. I always uncheck it. Is there any way I can check it while I'm still on? Gunner has nothing on his channel. I looked him up, and he has one subscriber and nothing on it. And he subscribed. He started his channel a long time ago. But he has two channels. The one that came up when I clicked on him was one subscriber with no content. I don't have a Discord. I'm very anti-Discord because of the name of it. It's arguing between people, and I can't. I won't have a Discord. No, maybe in the future if I could have it where there was no. I don't like that you could put kiddie porn in there and shit. I heard about that. I was like, I don't want to be any part of that. You know. Someone if I side Discord and then someone puts that in now. How do they allow that? I don't understand that. Oh, okay. All right. Tomorrow it'll be here, Beth. Yeah. And what if someone clicks on that? Like, say you're in a Discord and someone posts that. Are you all in trouble because you're seeing it, or do you have to click on it? I don't know. I don't even want to know. Yeah, that's why I was I joined Discord the first time in Elisa's stream, and I couldn't figure out how to use it. So I never unsubscribed, but I never talked in it ever. I don't think. But I was hearing beeps, and someone saying they're trying to talk to you, and I couldn't figure out how to respond to people. So, and then I started hearing this, they call it CP. Yeah. I heard that was in there, and I never went back after that. Yeah. Yeah. And so anyone can go into anyone else's Discord, or you have to be invited, right? And you never know who you're inviting into your house. Okay, Gunna. Yeah. I used to be a chatter. You guys ask what this is about. I used to be like you guys in the chat. You don't want to know, Gunner. You don't want to know. It's a toxic. She's a live streamer, Gunner. She's a live streamer. That's pretty big. And she goes around and like surprises people. Like she won't tell them what she's doing. She'll invite them on the live stream, and then she has voice to text, and then the people start cutting that person down and make them feel uncomfortable. And a lot of them are mentally retarded. So it's a shock. It's like a gotcha channel, or like the people reaction gets a lot of people like that drama, that type of thing. Okay, Matthew will tell you right here. I remember when Elisa went to jail after the car fight, and there were people going in her Discord. Oh wow, wow, yeah, she lost control of her Discord for sure. Yes, yep, that's who she is, Gunner. That's where I come from. I was a chatter like you are, and I love when people. I love when she called out my name, like she would acknowledge me in the chat. So I see how important it is to interact with the chat, because I love when she said my name. Oh, you're from that world? Well, I don't remember you in there, but I was a chatter in her. Yep, very small world, sir. And you may be Elisa Giordano. That's the great thing about this. Anyone can be anyone. I do know about Ice Poseidon. She introduced me to the world of IP2, and I tapped out of it. It's too toxic. It's a lot like Discord IP2, and he was the creator of IP2, anti Ice Poseidon, right? Yeah. So you dealt. It seems like IP2 is like a dying star. Is it weird to see me bundled up, guys? You guys are probably all sweating somewhere else. It is fucking freezing here. I got the window open because I smoke. I usually shut it when I'm not smoking, but I like to try to keep as much smoke out of here. Now, did you know Elisa Jordana or Ice Poseidon first? So you're an OG. You go way back. Guys, I just dropped my thing, and see how much cigarette tubes are here? I got that much on the floor. 2017. Wow, yeah, so you go way back. I think I started finding this IP2 stuff when Elisa, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So I'm going to say 2020. Know them all. Yep. Actually, I didn't really know Mexican Andy. I knew Hampton Brandon. Mexican Andy. I've heard of him in that world, but Hampton Brandon got big. He went down into the underbelly of the mole. I like his documentaries of the mole people underground. Yeah, he did some great documentary work. I did like his work. Hampton Brandon, he's still streaming. I know he took some breaks and stuff, which is very important to do. Like at some point, I'll probably take a break but see, most people that need a break have a life. I don't have a life. This is my life. You're seeing it. I've been stuck chatting. It's taken over, like distracted me from, getting out and meeting people. I'm very parasocial relationship. Like my friends are in chat for since 2020 when I started watching this stuff. So, welcome, fellow chatters. I was you. I am you. But I never made friends in chat. Like I always stayed neutral. I didn't want it because I didn't want to get involved in like, oh, well, you like this person. Oh, Joni. Oh, you're anti-Joni. And all of a sudden Joni becomes the enemy. So if you're aligned with that person, now you're a piece of shit. I hated that stuff. So I just stayed neutral. I would try, like my big thing when I was a chatter was if I like someone, like I would go Matthews/Nichols 2028, meaning he's running for president, vice president for the next election. So if I like someone, I would take their name and split it in half, make the first part president, second part, and for the next election, I'm telling them I support you. But I did that to a lot of people that I like. So I was telling everyone that I like that you could be the next president of the United States. That was my gig. And then ... after everything I said. Or sometimes I'll just do this. I'll do it in the chat. I had to do this a lot. That must be an ism. And you can see it says King of Pine ... and then I type ... It's just something I do because I may talk again. It's a continuation, or like anticipation that I'm going to say something else, or sometimes I'll even take a sentence. I'll go king of the ... and then put pines after it. Yeah. Well, look at the fucking gunner. Remember, was it autism? It used to be 1 in 10,000. Now it's 1 in 12 boys have autism. What the fuck is that? That's got to be environmental poisoning or something. Oh, didn't they just figure that out? That it comes from autism comes from Tylenol. Yeah, right. They had Tylenol. Wait, yeah, it is crazy. Yeah, now they're blaming it on Tylenol. Imagine anyone that had stock in Tylenol. Whoops. A lot of people have it. Yep. You're 1 in 12, Matthew. You happen to hit the lottery. You were the 12th person out of the other 11 didn't have it. It's crazy. And I think I have a little ADHD, as Gunnar said. Yep. I don't know about autism. As I said, I've never been diagnosed. I don't believe in doctors. I don't believe in taking medicine. You know what? When all these ads say this can cause this, and it's a way, it's weird. Like the pharmaceutical industry, it's almost like they give you one drug that causes other problems, so you have to take more drugs. Some people take like 30 drugs a day. And if they didn't take all those drugs, they probably wouldn't need all those drugs. It seems like one drug leads to more problems. Then you got to take more drugs to counteract the drugs you took. I may be wrong, but that's just my personal feeling. Oh, and this is a like I ask me any question, I'll answer any question. I probably already answered it because I pretty much said everything there is about me. But yeah, this is just a show about honesty. And if anyone like Matthew, he's being honest. He says this is what I got going on, you know. Some people, they don't really want to open up their lives. And I don't really like when someone says, well, this is between me and you. It's funny seeing ads for some of these medicines. Yeah, that's what I just was saying. I said it the wrong way. I have a hard time with words, but that's exactly what I was just trying to say. Yeah, the side effects make me like, I don't want that, man. I'll deal with what I got. But those side effects, no. And then you have to take medication for the side effects. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you, Gunnar. See, you scripted that perfectly, what I was trying to say. I babble. I'm not good with words. I haven't talked in 15 years, except to my son and my granddaughter, but she's just starting to talk, so. Yeah, but Matthew, yeah, and they try to give drugs to just calm it down a little bit. Yeah, there's no cure. That sucks. And there's no cure for what did they say? That they said there was going to be a cure for autism. I think they don't want to have a cure. I think they wanted the pharmaceuticals like let's keep this fucking rolling, man. This bringing in some serious dough. If they cured cancer, you wouldn't need so many doctors, I guess, right? Growing up, guys, you never seen so much. Like I'm 65. You never seen some of the problems that people have today, you know. And they would call people retarded, and it wasn't a bad thing. Nowadays, you can't even say that word, and I don't understand it because I grew up. We said words, and it wasn't for malicious reasons, and then everyone got woke, and then the MAGA. So you have extremes on both sides. I've always been in the middle. I don't lean one way or the other. I believe that all politicians corrupt. There's a couple that aren't. Look at Marjorie Taylor Greene. Who would have thought she'd be the hero to get Epstein files released? Just release the files and quit protecting all these rich fucking pedophiles. Oh, I'm sorry, Beth. I'm going to the deep. Have some weed, my love. Take an edible, dear. I love you, Beth. You're at work. You got the earphones in. What is it? I call the Bluetooth earpiece. I know nothing about that stuff. My son gave me this. Um, he gave me earbuds, and I guess it's magnetic and it charges something. He was trying to explain to me, but I'm so primitive. I don't know a lot about technology. A lot of you guys heard this before, but I just got rid of my flip phone. I'm not too great with the new technology of the smartphone. I don't really know much about it. Oh wow, yeah. So you got me beat. You got a landline then, yeah. It's smart to have a landline. Tony's got one too. You said it's pretty expensive to have one, if that's what you're talking about with the phones, yeah. So you got me beat. Flip phone. I'd rather have a cord line. Yeah, my son says that too, Beth. He's always losing them. Yep. I'm getting white strips, guys. Someone told me about white strips. I got good teeth, but they're stained from coffee and smoking. Hopefully my mustache will grow and it'll just cover my mouth. I want to grow a beard, and I bought these, and I want to take my beard and make like a Viking, have two lines coming down here and put these on. I think that'd be a cool look. There's so many different types. They're all like medieval. I don't know if you can see it well. This camera sucks. There's some cool things in there. What do you guys think of that? Yeah, Matthew, like the Viking days where you come from. Schools. School. Yes, sir. You guys like that guy, the referee in the UFC? They won't let him wear it anymore. Those are cool. That's what I want to look as. That guy that's the referee in UFC. I was surprised he said fuck. He didn't say fuck you. But I'm sure that's a lucrative contract he has. Yeah, I've grown my beard to about down here. I wish I had more of a curly beard. It's more like wispy, but it's what God gave me. So school. Where does it come from? A lot of people from Stutter and John, I noticed. Now, Gunnar, which one do you know? Stutter and John, or who's the other ones? I always see Skull and I watch a lot of live streamers. Is it the Dabblers, and I dip into so many different. I was into politics for a long time. I go into Rudy Giuliani's chat. I got banned from there. You can't be a troll in Giuliani's chat. Who's that other guy? There's a couple guys that like always in court and stuff and getting sued by another live streamer. Yeah, I tapped out all that stuff. Yes, I've seen Born. Yep, yep. He's pretty funny. Is he still drinking? I know he's still live. He was a drinker. He had pretty good stuff from over the pond. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I like to talk about. I like to talk about the old school streamers and stuff. Yeah. Now you're from that's my memory. I know you're from Tennessee, so you're not overseas, but you watch it. Okay. Bourne had a donation when he was on the train one. Oh yeah, he's a super racist. Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't get more fights. Oof. But you guys have a problem over there with the immigrants coming in like we do. And it's hard to make that adjustment because, like, nationalism, it's good to love your country, the bloodline, and stuff like that. And then you have people come in and they take the jobs and they work for less and they work hard. But that's what kind of built our country. America's all from the melting pot. But up in Maine here, we had a lot of the Somalis come in down southern Maine. Up here, we don't have like blacks or Puerto Ricans. It's all white. Like if you search the towns up here, it's 99.9 white, and then it'll say 0.001. But where I live, there's no. It's all one race, which, I don't know. I don't lock my doors. I leave my keys in my ignition. Yeah, they are, and they on the brink of collapsing because of money, right? Like their economy's going to shit. A lot of problems over there in Europe. Yep. So this is what I like to talk about. Intellectual talk. I enjoy politics. I enjoy. I wish we'd do more with the environment. Like this is this big blue marbles where we gotta survive, and it seems like we're fucking. That's why I think we're looking for another planet because we're destroying this one. Do you think we'll ever colonize on another planet? I think if we do, we're gonna fuck up, and something's gonna go wrong, like everything else that man does, and then the oxygen is gonna be gone, and the whole fucking other planet's humans are gonna die. But I can see at least having another planet and trying to, in case we wreck this one. Yeah, humans are the most invasive species on Earth, Like the animals, they're not fucking it up. They're fertilizing the earth. We fucking pollute the earth. We take our waste and we don't, we put it, we pollute the water where animals, they shit and then it becomes fertilizer, and then the earth filters it. It's worked for a million years, and man comes in and he scrapes off the skin of the earth, and he doesn't they don't recycle it. Like I'm super into repurposing and recycling, and so we don't have to keep scraping the earth. And greed is the number one killer. Yep. We are horrible as a species for sure. Yep. Sad. And we have common sense. That's what doesn't make sense. We have common sense. Where animals have instinct, we have common sense as well as instinct. Oh man, Gunnar, I gotta give you a wrench, sir. I love your intellectual talk. So, do you want a wrench? I don't want to give a wrench to someone who doesn't want it, but give me a thumbs up or a one if you want. If you don't mind me wrenching you, I'd love to give you a wrench. Some people I've wrenched and they say, no, I don't want that. I don't want a target on my back. Yeah, he does, Matthew. Yep. He seems like he's over where you from, but he's definitely a thinker, and he knows a lot about a lot, it seems. Yeah. You got it, sir. Welcome here. I appreciate you subscribing, and I'll subscribe back to you. Oh, I want to find your other channel because yeah, people can't see who. Okay, add as moderator. Whoops. Welcome, sir. People are going to come in and say, oh, no, you're doing the wrench thing again? Because I don't know if you saw it. I gave wrenches and I took it away, and there's my impulsivity. No, anyone here that's for good vibes, I love it. Gunner, we used to have so much discourse in here. It was crazy when I started because everyone comes from somewhere else. And then the fighting was, but we got it so everyone is on the same page. I call it an island of relaxing. Come here to relax and then go. And when you're ready to go to war, if that's, you're a troll or whatever, then you can go back to battle in other chats. But here, we kind of just let everything go and we kind of just, accept each other. And if you have differences, we leave it at the doorstep. Wipe your feet and come on in here. No more having to take your shoes off. I got a dirt floor here. Yeah. It's unusual, Gunnar. Have you ever seen a chat like this that gets along? I've never seen it. It's incredible. I've been in a lot of chat rooms and I've never seen everyone just fucking chill out. and the numbers reflected. When there was a lot of bullshit going on, I had high numbers, but I like this one-on-one with a chat. You can read it. It's not like, look at Ice Poseidon. You can't even read the chat. It just goes too quick. I don't even know why anyone even types, because you can't even read what they're saying. I'm just here for intellectual stimulation. But I do like to party. I mean, I got one video that's privated. That was a train wreck. I had a drinking show. What did I call it? Fire sales? Fire sales. I did a fire sales one. Woof. That went off the rails, but it was a lot of people liked it because they liked that type of craziness. So, yeah. Yeah. That's where I got the idea. Yeah. Is he still live streaming? I know he quit drinking and he went back to live streaming. Oh yeah, yeah. I love Gucci's. What did you think of Gucci's? She's my favorite. That's where Goo Barrymore got her name from. Oh, and you guys here, don't time out anyone. If you don't like what they're saying, there's 3 little buttons. You can hide them. Yeah, it is. We're all like a community, Gunner. Like Vicky's from one person. Matthew's from a lot of them. I'm from a lot of them. This is just an island of all the different streamers that like it's one community. So, yeah, she was. The cat fights, the fights between him and Chicken Andy. I'm a Chicken Andy at heart. Who Chicken Andy was who I was when I was young, with the twisting of the wrenches and keeping the show going. I'd be under the RV. That's who I was. I'm a master of none, but I'm able to do pretty much anything. Yesterday, I fixed my smartphone. I had to take it apart. It wasn't charging. There was a wire that was disconnected. I glued it on because it wouldn't snap in. I'm not good with that little stuff. I can't really see, so I need a magnifying glass. Thank God I had glasses. I could barely see what I was doing, and I fixed it. Never had to pay for someone else to work on anything till I blew my motor a month or two ago. And the first time I had to have pay someone to do what I can't do. I wonder if this is how you got recommended. That could be. Yep. The algorithm's quite a powerful tool. Yep. Yep. That's how it works. Hey, Gunnar, I was talking about ED. Just talking about ED. I see ads for those little dick pills now. So not only just talking about it, they send me an ad for dick pills now. It's crazy. Who's your favorite? Okay. Yeah, that's wild, Gunner. That's wild. That's why I say permission to use your mic. That's how they probably do it when you give permission to use your voice on these things. Yeah. I bet my son keeps saying, it's good. There's good things about it because I'm more the pessimist. He's more the optimist. And he tells me the good things about it. Like, okay, so they can target what you might need instead of like throwing out an ad and hoping one person out of 10 needs that product. So in a way it's good, but then again, it's Big Brother, 1984 type stuff. What a great movie 1984 was, huh? Sci-fi. A lot of those predictions came true. Hey, Gunner, is there a like you can't what I don't want to have done? You have to wait a certain amount of time before you can text another line. I think that's said. I don't want to have any like 60 seconds. I think that's what I did today that I usually try to take that off. Like, can you type and then type right away after, or does it say you got to wait a little bit before you can say something else? Because that won't work with the amount of people I have here. You should be able to just talk without having to wait. Oh, thank you, Gunna. Ah, okay, cool. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. Let's get this thing rolling. Okay, that's cool. Thank you. That's my answer, Gunna. Thank you. Gunna, who's your favorite? Who's your all-time favorite live streamer? Excluding me, of course, because you don't even know me. But some people would answer me because I'm the one that here you're here. But who's your all-time favorite from all the since you started watching? Do you have a favorite or a couple or? Mine was Gucci's. Um, who else did I really like? I was stuck in the vortex of Elisa for a while. Yeah, it is a tough one. There's so many great ones, right? Yeah. Who's your least favorite one? I would say mine would be okay, I gotta give respect to Ice because he pioneered this shit. Yep, yep. My Matthew no okay, he's asking you, but mine is that heart that has the two eyes that are looking up. Oh, I love that one. And I have a question after. I think Matthew's asking Gunnar what's his favorite emoji. Yeah, there it is. Yep, that's my favorite right there. Yep. Ah, Vicky knows. No, I love it. I don't know. I fall in love with it. Every time I see it, it gets me all happy. It's like, take my heart, please. That's probably Vicky's favorite one. The crying laugh and with a kind of like a sinister laugh. Mm. And these are what, only like a year old? They're always coming up with new emojis. I've never seen that one, Matthew. Is he crying? Is that a tear coming down his face? On the that's I love that one in the pines, right? Yes, sir. He's sad because he's stuck out there in the cold. Amazing they can survive out there. They put the egg on their feet. Damn, that's some rugged species right there. Diving into that polar water for their food, leaving their kid behind. Damn. Yeah, that's a cool one, Matthew. Yeah, I think my favorite might be the pine tree. Yep. But that heart one, ooh, that gets me every time. Yeah, I do love to see the pine tree in there because of my name. Yeah. I like this one at Discord for some reason. And it's got a crown right above it. Is it easy to put that emoji after your name? But in my what I'm looking at, I don't know if you're seeing the same thing. It looks like the poop has a crown on its head. Oh, I'd love to be down in the palm trees right now, my friend. Oof. Yeah. Nothing like it. The breeze and the palm trees. Oh, Gunner. I want to jump in my car right now and head down there and be warm. I want to take this sweatshirt off. Man, catching up on sleep. Last night was. I don't know if you saw the last couple days, Gunner. Ah, that's a cool one, Matthew. And yeah, 'tis the season coming up. Yeah. Hey, Gunner and Matthew may know this too. Isn't it sad to see the downfall of Vegan Patriot? When I started watching Vegan, that's a cool one, Matthew. Vegan Patriot. When I started watching her, like 2020, she had her shit together. She had her own apartment, and to watch the devolvement of her is so sad. And who's that other guy? With the he came to visit her with the AK-47. That guy. Yeah, she went down the wrong road for sure. I would say VP. Oh yeah, Gunner, right? Oh, that poor dogs. Yep. Sad, guys, sad. And I could have went down her road because she started going for all the you know, all the drama. And I think the drama and her mental health, those combination of two, man, oof, that was terrible. And she was with that guy that was at the he went to the January 6th, is it? She was a little stable then, and then after that it just all fell apart. I didn't know her. I knew her right after she was live streaming with that guy. Yeah, he did, Gunna. Yeah. Yeah. I think it was after Gucci's or before Gucci. I want to say after Gucci's. Baked Alaska. Yep. Yep. Yeah, she seemed I right after she left Baked Alaska is when I met her. Like I started watching her streams, and she seemed. I remember it was she was walking down a path, and there was a stream next to her, and ducks were in there, and she seemed like a normal girl. This is like probably 2020, I'm gonna think. And then I just watched her just fucking go down. And how about every time she's always hitting the curb and stuff. And then she ran over someone or hit someone, and what a train wreck that was. And everyone being mean with the donations. Yeah, I don't think she's cut out for that. For her mental health is not helped by her TTS. But sad, sad. I hate to see any female fucking struggle on their own and just fucking go down into shitting in an alley. What the fuck? Who's that guy with the staff and the fucking the staff, and he always wore like what I'm wearing? That was like the final straw, and now she's still trying to sue him. And I used to donate to her, and she'd call me out. Nick, yeah, Nick. Two crazy people. They were living in a tent for a minute. Someone stole their tent, or they stole all their stuff. What? Yeah, that's a train wreck. Is Nick still around? Is he still streaming? I saw he was on life support with his streaming. Like he just lost. She used to drive several days without sleep. Yeah, the meth. Yep. And how about that guy that fucking burnt his face, and she was streaming with that guy, and I don't know if he was cooking meth, and he ended up fucking 3rd-degree burns all over his face, man. That was crazy. I had to tap out on that shit. Yeah, she was wired for sound. Some guys gave her meth, and that was over. But everyone has free will, I guess. I've never tried meth. Oh, wait. I think I smoked meth once. Someone gave me a pipe, like with that tube stuff. So I think I may have taken one hit, and I didn't like the taste. And I was like, no, that's not for me. That was back before I came into living out here when I was younger. Tasted chemically, and I'm glad I didn't like it. Now, did they shoot up meth too? Yeah. And then they had the cronk that fucking rots you from the inside out. And the fentanyl, that's a big time problem. Never tried that. It's crazy shit happening out there, folks. Crazy days. Yeah, I'm the same way. I smoke a little bit. I take stuff for my pain. Yeah, I'm a chill dude for sure. I did coke back in the 80s, man. That when it was real coke coming right from Peru. Oof. That stuff was wild. It was $100 a gram. $100 a gram, was it? But it's not. It wasn't stepped on that much. They would add baby powder to it or something. They would cut it with something. But it'd be like crystallized and yellow if I remember right. Yeah. I'm trying to stay away from the booze. I went off the rails on one of my live streams on booze, but yeah, I like a little booze. Little, what do they call it? The hair of the dog. Yeah. I like me. I love Kahlua, but I found out I'm drinking coffee brandy lately. Good morning, Nikita. Good morning. Good morning. There's another trooper. You got to get a wrench. I kind of going back to the wrenches with the people that defended me and any people that have been here since I began. And Nikita's been here, and nothing but cool. Do you mind a wrench, Nikita? Give me a 1 if you don't mind me modding you. Or I could take it away. I'm already doing it. But if you don't want to be wrenched up, let me know, and I'll gladly take it away, because I don't want anyone not wanting a wrench that I give to. So you should be all set. And hopefully your answer was yes. Okay. There you go. I had to weed out all the people that I gave wrenches to people that were doing certain things that like I don't want to give anyone power because they would time out people or they would get rid of people, and then it started causing discord within among the people. So welcome back, Vicky. My Vicky, who named this this is King Country. I like that. She was the first one to get a wrench for like a great show idea. King's Country. I like that. Because I'm always thinking pines. What can I say with pines? Pines. But no, King's Country I like. That was a crazy episode too. Yep. Yep. Three streamers is never a good combination, but it's definitely a train wreck you can't turn away from. I remember that episode, Matthew. Yep. I'd like to do that one day. Just go and meet some crazy streamers, maybe, and just like fucking just to see. But it looks like a train wreck, and I'm not all about train wrecks, but I like craziness once in a while. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't want anyone timing anyone out because now I found out you can hide them, so there's no need for timing out. I'll take care of all of that, but I just wanted to. Hey, good morning, Bill and Ag. Yes, Bill, welcome, Bill. We're I did a lot of soul searching, and I figured the people that have been here with me and supported me, you know, I'm gonna go back. I'm never taking another wrench away unless you deserve to be taken away, and that was really bad of me. So you should be wrenched up, Bill. And then when Aggie comes in, I don't know if you guys share. Can you just type something so I know I think I modded you, but these are the people that have been with me since the beginning, true friends. I feel that you guys are all good people. I consider you friends, but I'm a parasocial type of person. I don't have any real friends except, well, a couple, but in real life, as they say. Oh, he couldn't take it. That's funny, Matthew. Yeah, I remember that. And she can't smell it. Like you can't smell when you're in that environment all the time. It's like, what smell? Or if you don't, like Elisa can't smell because she has a problem with her nose, I guess. Just figure I'd come on, have some cup of coffee. If you're on the East Coast, yeah. Yeah. On the East Coast, it's 11:44. Yeah, I started about 9-ish, I think. Yeah. Welcome. Yeah, Andrea said she's going to come in the chat after she works out. See if she's coming in. That'd be nice to see her and talk to her and try to figure out what's going on and take it from there. Guess she's working out this morning. And I'm not promoting anyone's channel anymore. I unsubscribed to a lot of the drama streamers, so I'm sure my numbers are going to go down for the my subscription. But I'd rather have peace than drama or discord. Yeah, she's streaming every day now. She's doing 12-hour streams. Yeah, I think I don't watch her anymore, and I think I unsubscribed from her today. Yeah. I'm trying to get away from having subscribing to anyone that I don't really approve of, the drama streams and anything. It's just not for me. If I'm not going to watch, like, why am I subscribed? Yeah, the car incident. You know what she said about that? She said she kind of went viral, but it only caused her chaos because she really didn't get much new subscribers, and the ones she did, they were toxic and caused her problems. So that was a lose lose. She hits someone, she gets arrested. So that was a lose lose lose. Not only did she lose subscribers, she lost people. Leaf King left. People, that are good people said, no, enough's enough. But I don't like talking about people in general. So, oh, really? Wow. So it is, I don't know how they do that, but they can add numbers. You can add subscriptions and everything, I guess. Dang, that's quite the drop, huh? She was getting 500 people a night, consistent. I mean, in chat, 500 people. That's some serious numbers. You guys are only growing. You guys are like the new stars. I support Bill and Ag. They're in a good fun. They don't troll people. It's a good troll when they troll. They're just good people. Good people, Bill and Ag. Everyone subscribe to them. I'd recommend that. I didn't. You're the only live streamers I didn't unsubscribe to. Yeah, bots. Yes, but if you have bots, Matthew, how at the end of the night does she get like 2,500? So the bots actually stay as an actual number then. Okay. 80 and 90 is pretty good in chat, but she's been at it a long time. So I guess it's relative. I get you. Yep. I'm trying to stay humble. I can see where people, it's easy to lose yourself in this. I'm learning. So I'm trying to stay grounded. And I told my son's like I told him, if you see me going off the rails, let me know and I'll shut this down. Oh, wow. So bots are very powerful. Okay. Good to know, Matt. So other people besides her, like her, people that really like her, they buy bots, right? That's how it works. Gotcha. It's almost like a favor to her because they really like her, I guess. Thank you, Matthew. Oh, my pleasure. You guys are the best, man. Not too many to make me cry, make me cry tears of joy. So pleasure's all mine. Yeah, oh yeah, he was the one with the bots. Man, you look under loyal in the dictionary, and there's a picture of Leaf King. It's got to be that guy was a loyal soldier, man. Oof, and he was like Buddha. He'd put fires out. He was always, I don't know. It's great to have people like that in the world, though. Unless he's this evil guy. He's like, I'm just gonna act like I'm fucking the salt of the earth. But what I saw, that guy was a fucking loyal, nice guy. And we've had our differences. I stuck up. I went against Elisa years ago, and he stuck up for her. And yeah, he was a soldier right to the end, and he'll be back. That's the thing. Leaf leaves, he comes back. He takes a break. Everyone needs a break, guys. I may take a break. If I go off the rails, I may take a break. But so far, so good. That's what I saw as well, Matthew. Yep. Yeah, I kiss no one's ass. I tell it the way it is, and it's only my perception. I don't want to influence anyone. You be you, as Andrea says. You be you. That's so great advice. I consider myself a broken toy from some of these live streamers. Like Elisa, I was a simp. I was a whale slash simp. I donated 1,000, took it back, then felt bad about it, and donated another 1,000. Never charged back again. Because I felt like even though I charged back, I felt it was because I felt betrayed because she was going to use my land for the purpose. Oh, I love me some Smudgy. Welcome, Smudgy. You're a soldier. You're a true person. You are getting a wrench. Anyone that doesn't want a wrench, just let me know. I'll unmod you. No harm, no foul. These are the true. I had to find out who my true family is. And the other day, you guys made me so fucking proud. I cried when I was watching Tan Man and watching the chat and all the support that came. No one said anything bad about me. I was fucking dumbfounded. And then Gucci's checked out and I left right when she said, I've had enough. He is a big loss. Do you think he'll be back, Bill and Ag? Or does anyone think he's going to come back? I think he's going to come back. And Tony reached out to the real Leaf King because I want to tell him how much I appreciated Leaf. And he said that Leaf appreciated, he relayed the message to Leaf, and Leaf said, thank you so much. Yeah, he may not be back, but I think there's that slight chance he will. And it was nice to reminisce about the early days of like from Ice Poseidon on, from the Ice Poseidon was he's the original OG for you guys that don't know. I get the we love you, Piney. I thank you for that, and I love you as well, but could be? What do you mean by could be? Could you elaborate, Smudgy? Oh, that he loves her? Oh, definitely. If that's what you mean, that he loved her unconditionally for sure. Oh, thank you, Smudgy. I'll never take a wrench away again. Like when I wiped everyone out, I just want to see who the true soldiers were. And like you guys proved in Tan Man's chat that you guys are true people with good souls. And I want to definitely all those soldiers that no one said anything negative about me in his chat. It was incredible to watch that. Trump 2028. There you go, Smudgy. We differ on that. I'm kind of coming toward Trump though lately. I think he's doing good things. I truly believe he has us little guys. Well, he's definitely for the big guys, but I like some of the things he's doing for sure. It was just that being a creep when he was younger and not paying his workers and stiffing people and suing people. But if he's about fucking, I hate politicians. That's why I like Trump. He's not a politician. So I like things about him and I dislike things. I'm always in the middle. I call it the way I see it. I don't believe in a cult like the red cult and the blue cult. Like the woke went too far. And then on the other side, they go too far. They drink the Kool-Aid too much. But that's only thank you, Matthew. It's just my feeling. I'm an independent. I don't vote, but if I did, I'd register as an independent. So, yes, my thoughts. But First Amendment, I respect you for voting for someone who's can't run again. But you never know. You never know, right? Steve Bannon says that's going to happen. We'll see. Okay. Do you have any thoughts about Tammy and Gravity? I don't know either one of those. I know they're from Elisa's thing, but I don't really. I hear Gravity a lot. Tammy, I heard of, but I don't know the drama there. I'm sorry. Oh, then he probably won't be back then, Bill. Okay, thank you. Okay, I changed my mind. With knowing the information Bill just said, I don't think he'll be back. Okay. But then again, there's always that slight chance because, man, if you listen to that tape, it's called Leaf versus something. She shredded that poor guy, and he came back after that. So You never say never, right? Okay, Tammy was a great person. She left before you left, okay, because she had enough of gravity. Gravity's still there, though. Yeah, gravity goes way back, but I don't even know who gravity is. What I do, guys, I read the comments to laugh. I love to laugh. Really do, and if I really like what they say, I'll look at the name. But I can't. I can't. I have a hard time with short-term memory. So I'm pretty much. I would. I was a chatter who liked to be called out. Like when Elisa would say, "Oh, King, thank you, King." That meant the world to me. It's like she's talking right to me. So that's why I wanted to make a channel of just concentrating on the chat. I don't want to be on stream. I'd rather put like something here. I'm addicted to chat, I guess. I'm a chatter from 2020. Okay. Tammy and Kelly had enough of See, I always I tap out of this like he likes her and I never was really liked any of that stuff. I just like quick wit. I love to read good wit. Okay, it's a shame because David and Lisa. David. Okay, yep. Yeah, they are a lot alike. Yep. The streams will never grow bigger than they are now because of the way. Yes, yes. People, but some people stay because it's like being in an abusive relationship, Stockholm syndrome. Um, I love the way you lie. Like that song means a lot. Like you get so used to being treated a certain way when it's gone, you're like, you miss it because you've drank too much Kool-Aid. And hopefully you're stable enough where you know when it's time to bail out, maybe. That's just my thought. But yeah, I was surprised Elisa didn't blow up. I I think sometimes YouTube can throttle your numbers. Like they can see that they need to keep you down there, but I may be wrong. Yeah. Do you guys think I'm a camel? I piss once a day. I poop once a day at the same time. I'm like so dialed in. I eat at one meal a day. I'm so down to like this basic survival mode. Like every day is the same until I started this stuff. And then I went off the rails and I'm trying to get back to where I was for the 15 years of just inner thoughts, enjoy my own company. I can't believe how blessed I am to what I've achieved and carving out a place that I can live for free, basically. All right, Matthew. The only time Elisa had a massive chat. Yeah, and then she said because of that, Matthew, and I'm sure you know this, that she gained a little bit, and what she gained was chaos. The people that came in were all like fucking bad trolls. She had to get rid of them all. It caused her headaches. She got arrested. She got, it was a lose, 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 it seemed, from that whole situation. She said it. But I won't watch anymore. I won't lurk anymore. It wasn't good for my mental health. I don't donate anymore as of the other day. So I'm glad she kind of told me. She set me straight. I donated, said, "Hey, no hard feelings, and I appreciate you. I always like to leave on good terms." And she said, "Yeah, well, best of luck to you, but I'm not interested in having drunks unless it's on." It was funny. Then she said, "Unless it's on stream," and I love her honesty. I've always liked her honesty. She's not like she's a lot like me. We're a lot in the same way that we say what we feel. But I have empathy. I don't believe she has empathy. I feel she's getting it a little bit. I guess you can learn empathy. I've always had it forever. That's my own thoughts. I could be wrong. I should just concentrate on myself, but I do like to talk about the lore of live streamings because that's where I come from. And like we were reminiscing before about like Ice Poseidon and Vegan Patriot and some of the others that kind of went like this in their life, you know? And like the how this can be either your downfall when you put yourself out there, you can do one or two things. You can either like go this way or you can grow. It's very hard to grow because it can be tough to stay grounded. Okay, Matthew says she actually did used to be a part of it. Yeah. Well, okay, Matthew, right. That's how I found IP2 through her. And she got taken off and then she became rich. And that's what she says. She goes, if I was still in IP2 toxicity, that she wouldn't have taken off. And that was true. It was almost, that's like a karma deal because IP2 is trash. And they're kind of like a dying star. I said that earlier. And then I started dipping into the IP2 world. And that's why I knew a lot of the vegan patriots and like some of the drama teams or causing chaos and like the Mr. Based and all those people from the IP2 world. Yeah, she didn't ask to be on there. They just put her on there, I think, and then she involuntarily was taken off, I believe. Okay, Gunna asked, didn't Elisa get to know originally for being on the house? Yes, that's her claim to fame, I believe. Before that, before she was on the Howard Stern show, I believe she was in Playboy magazine under another name. So I may be wrong about that. Someone could correct me on that. But definitely the Howard Stern, definitely her and the Benji definitely elevated her Q rating. But I got a text from Andrea earlier, and I'm going to see if she's a woman of her word. She says she's going to come in the chat later, and that's going to give me the answer that I've been seeking. Okay, thoughts on Andy? Thoughts on Andy? Which Andy? I thought him and Billy together were very funny. Chicken Andy? I didn't think it was funny when fucking Billy fucking smashed his face and took out Andy's tooth. If you're talking about Chicken Andy. Last night. But I like the I like the Andy, Dick, and Billy trying to keep Andy grounded. I did like that, if that's what you mean. Okay, Beth says, last night Elisa said on stream she can't afford to keep streaming once a week. Okay. Wow, with all that money? No, Beth, really? I thought she had almost 1 million. Huh. Well, see how honest she is? Or maybe that could be a ploy to get donations. I noticed that she's not getting the donations from me and other people. That could be a ploy. I thought she was financially stable. Okay, she got famous for being Benji's girlfriend. That's what I thought. But she was in Playboy, right? Before that? Yeah, she was definitely in Playboy before that. But it didn't get her traction. Okay. Gunna says Andy Dick with Chicken was hilarious. Oh, no doubt. Where's my boy? Andy Dick is a trip, man. He gives out his phone number. He's like me. I gave out my phone number and I didn't sleep for 3 days. Thank God my phone has not rung last night. Tonight was the first night I actually got a good night's sleep in 3 days. Where's my boy? Oh, shit. Fucking Billy to put up with that. I don't know if I could do that, but I stuck with it and they became good friends. That's awesome. Yep. I did enjoy watching those two together. That was a good streams. Are they still doing it? I know Andy Dick comes in once in a while, but I tapped out. I'm watching Billy John. I used to donate to Billy John too. Okay, Beth says her dad made her put most of the money in investments for the future. Okay, so she needs today's money. That's good that her dad's helping her out. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, she's put in her dues and she deserves. I mean, Scoro helped her out to make sure that she's going to be good for the rest of life. And anyone like her that does it by herself, I can respect, but I can't watch her because I feel sorry for her. I don't like the way she treats certain people, so I'm conflicted. So I'm just tapping out. I'm going to concentrate on my stream. Okay, Matthew says, "Do you remember when I used to send air horn sounds?" I sure do, my friend. Yep, you were a good troll, and you open yourself out when you open yourself up when you have TTS, right? Yes, sir. Oh, very cool, very cool. I got a text at 1:37 in the morning. I didn't get that earlier. Okay, the new assistant is. Oh, she got a new assistant? I didn't see that. Oh, that crazy girl with the short hair? That'll probably be a train wreck, right? Oi. Are you talking about the girl that was cleaning her apartment? That was the last time I saw it. I did tap in after my stream just to see, and I said, "Nah, I can't watch it." I did watch when she was playing the piano. That could have been the night before. I'm not sure. Time is with this is kind of blurred. Okay, Matthew says, "Yeah, I was so naughty." Yes, you were, sir. You did the diaper things with Billy, and that creeped him out. It kind of creeped me out too, but the cringe factor was a 10 out of 10, my friend. Okay, Beth says, "Goo, relentless, and tan." Wait, Goo, Barrymore, relentless. I love a relentless. That she's the queen. And Tan Man joked a bit in Discord now. Okay, cool, cool. So Goo is I'm surprised she didn't come over because she was the number one soldier for me. Maybe she played me. I don't know. But I saw her on the front lines defending me. Hey, it's good to have like a lot of friends from these things, other streamers, but I remember watching her defend me in Tan Man's chat the other day, and wow. I could never really get into Hypernex. Wait a minute, I don't even remember who that was. I know the name from the old days. What kind of? Oh, did Cobra retire? That Cobra guy. I dipped in on him for a little bit. He was kind of cool. He was always getting swatted, but I don't remember who Hypernex was. I might have checked in on once on him. Okay, that's where Gucci's. Okay, I didn't go that far back. I guess I met Gucci's with Chicken Andy. Okay, Beth says Matthew Tan cares very much about you. Yeah, he does. He considers you a son, Matthew. Tan Man's got a good heart. I just wish he'd deal with his anger issues. Maybe. So Gucci's came from Hypernex. Who is Hypernex? What kind of was he like a? Was he like a? Oh, and who was Gucci's arch enemy that they fought on Chicken Andy's and they were fighting for Chicken Andy's love? I liked her. She was a crazy MAGA girl with the rebel flag in the background, living in the basement. She was a trip. I forget her name though. She had that big knot on her head from a fight. Oh, I hated seeing all that. Okay, Beth says I reminded him some of the family has. Yeah, I reminded him you Tan Man. Some of the family has forgiven him many times. I've heard him say I'm sorry many times. That's probably why it's good to say I'm sorry and it's good to forgive people. Yep. Oh, okay. You used an alt. Okay. Okay. Gunna says Hypernex. Wow. Damn. Oh, the Omegle stuff. Yeah, that blows up. That's got, yeah. Oh, who's the other guy that got real? Oh, Hypernex, the bald headed guy. Yeah, I liked him. Oh, that's where Gucci's is. Hypernex the guy that he's bald and very talented. He has people in the background. It scares people and stuff. Hypernex, very talented. He comes from Ice Poseidon, right? Well, not everyone, but yeah, most people do. Yep. I came close, but I'm pretty much on that. I hope I can never have anger again or let someone. I I banned only two people that really, unfortunately, at the end of my stream, really let me down. I thought they were going to be respectful to me, and that was Frank and Al Miller. I can't have that toxicity anymore in my stream. It's not good for my mental health. I love seeing this. I love seeing all the love. I don't like to see the arguing, even though some people like that. But other streams can give you that fix if that's what you're looking for. Yeah, he's talented. I do like him. Yeah, Hypernex. Now I'm remembering who it is. Is he still with that girl? They're a great team. Are they still live streaming Hypernex? Does he do live streams or does he just rebroadcast? I'm trying to remember if he's a live streamer. Well produced stuff he does. Very talented man. Okay, good, good. Yeah, they were. Yeah, he married her, didn't he? Pretty girl, pretty girl. Yep. Yeah, I believe they just got married. That's when I kind of tapped out because I. It's weird with this stuff. You get hyper focus on one person, then it leads you to another person. You go down that rabbit hole. I call it like a distraction. It's very interesting, this live streaming stuff, how you can relate with people one on one and leads you down somewhere else where you go. And a lot of people, like I would bounce around, especially when I was IP2, because you could see who's streaming. Oh, let me go check out this person for a minute. Oh, yeah, let me go check out this train wreck. And if the train wreck's good, you stay. But I'm trying to get away from that. Okay, Bill says David really could be a great streamer. Yeah, I agree. He well produced show. And if he would just stop taking everything seriously, yep. Change up his platform trying to get yes, yes, yes. I think that's the 62220 syndrome and not having anyone go face to face in real life with him. Because he's right. No one would dare to do that to his face. Yeah, I do agree with that. Yes, so easy. Yep, yep, yep. And I've been stuck in it since 2020, I believe, when I got COVID. Talk about parasocial. I almost gave my property to a live streamer to build a church here, and I I was snapped back to reality when she said I could do anything I want with that guy's land, and I'm like, whoa, time for a reality check. And it kind of snapped me back into real life. So I can see how someone like a Joni, gives away everything for the love of parasocial relationship. A lot of us are shut-ins like me. I do remember Jadis. Yep. I kind of enjoyed him at first. It's quite unique. He definitely looks like a man with, he's a woman. Um, and he really tried to help Elisa out. Yeah, that was like toward the end of when I, like with Elisa, she'd do things that totally pissed me off, and then I'd see a glimmer of hope, and I stayed way too long. Okay, Bill says successful streamers ignore the negativity, and that's what I'm trying to do, and continue only with the positivity. That's good to know. I've seen it in their streams. Just keep it positive. Okay. Well, I'm going to do that. Whether I become successful or not, I'm going to continue doing what you just said, Bill. Thank you. It gives me hope that I always believe that good can overcome evil. Matthew says she handcuffed him. He was so mad. Are you talking about Spartan? Oh, with Jadis. He got handcuffed too. Yep. Those are the good old days, huh? Everything wasn't so toxic. It was like good madness, I guess I'd call it. Good madness. You know who I'm jealous of is Al Miller with those teeth. Like I have the total opposite teeth of him. He's got these pearly whites, and I got these fucking nicotine coffee stained things. And then everyone picks out. I never noticed I had a gap in my teeth. It's funny how hyper aware people are. Like I can't see myself. Well, I'm ready to take all my teeth out, but I wouldn't make them that white. But I'd take out my teeth to have a good set of choppers, but I don't think I'd have that glow in the dark teeth when you smile. I'm going to get those. One of my good people on here advised me and what kind and how long to keep it on. So I'm going to do that. And she said in 2 days, it takes care of it. And you have slight sensitivity, but it goes away. I'm going to order that. I'm looking into it before I ordered it. I almost ordered some, and then I wanted to wait till I got more information on it. Because I always heard it strips the enamel off your teeth, and I don't want that because for cavities, I would think enamel's good, right? If anyone could tell me that knows anything about that product, that'd be helpful. Oh. Do you think these things, like this is a moth, right? And it has one thing in life. I'm releasing them, but it's amazing that like they have the ability just to do one thing, and their life is short. And that just it amazes me that something so small can get things done and create the next generation. Okay, we use Chris whitening strips, and that's what I was advised to use. It says to leave it on for an hour. She said a half an hour, but leave it on for an hour, double the time. But leave them on for about 3. Okay. A little more expensive, but trust me, well worth it. A little more expensive, meaning that brand, Crest whitening strips. I'm going to order some. You're the second person that said it. She said I thought it was like she does double the time it's recommended. Oh, she said there's different strengths. Get the highest strength of it. Okay, thank you. Now, is it true the enamel you have sensitivity and that goes away? Is that true as well, Bill? I think it's just me, Bill, and Matthew here. The ebbs and flows of live streaming. You always watch and you go, okay, it must be another live streamer on. But hey, 4 is better than none, right? And it's a weird time to start. Someone tells me the best time to start. I just want to have a company, I guess. I'm sick of not talking to someone. I don't talk to myself, but okay, Gunnar says the results don't last long, though. I think maybe like 2 weeks. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you guys. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, good morning. Another true person. So if you don't want this wrench, I'll take it away, but I know who's real now. It took me a while to figure this stuff out, but I think I'm on track. Um, yeah, still here. Thank you, Beth. Oh, you guys, I love all you guys. Okay. Still here, still in Discord trying to. Oh, thank you so much, Beth. If when you want that wrench, please let me know. Oh, Sherry, I think you got a wrench. If you don't want it, like Beth doesn't want the wrench, guys. Beth asked me not to wrench her. She's gonna be probably the only one here without a wrench. But if she changes her mind, just let me know, Beth. I don't want you guys to think I'm singling out Beth. She's like me. I She asked for no wrench, and I did the same. Someone modded me. Elisa modded me, and I asked her to take away my mod. So Beth's like me. So don't think I'm picking on Beth. Some of us like to just be behind the scenes and just get along with everyone. See, right there. Thank you for telling everyone it's nothing personal with you. Hey, you're gonna be the only unique one, Beth. You'll be the one that stands out because you're probably the only one not modded. Oh, okay, I want to start to learn how to talk to text. It's pausing your stream. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I want to start doing talk to text because I peck, and I just retired my flip phone where you'd have to go. You have to hit 3 things for one letter. Remember those days? Oh, and forget about it. It'd take me forever to text. I love you, Beth. There's so many different personalities, and I'm slowly getting to learn everyone's personality. Sherry, I think I wrenched you. But as I said, like Beth likes to be different. Sherry, you might like to be different. And anyone that wants their wrench taken away that I gave without permission, I apologize and just let me know. But these are the people that are always here with me. And I appreciate that. I really do. Beth is like Mother Teresa. She's over in Discord trying to mend fences and peace and love across the world. Remember the holding hands? Okay, so you don't want it? All right. I should have waited for you to answer. So take it away. Give me one if you don't want it, please, Sherry. So you want me to take it back? I'm not going to take it back till you verify it. Or one, Sherry, if you want me to take it off. Yeah, I see some people that have all mods, so you don't play favorites. Yeah, and that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't go into Discord just for the name because it means chaos. Discord. Okay, I love you either way, and Sherry, you're like Beth. You're the one that's gonna stand out. When I see you, it's gonna be an impact on me. Like, oh, that's Sherry. I know Sherry. She's like me. She doesn't want to be a mod. So much respect. Much respect. We're very unique people. We don't want to stand out. We want to just be ourselves and I like being a wrench at first, but with that she yelled at me for having a wrench. Like when I didn't have a wrench, she never yelled at me. And as soon as I had a wrench, it's almost like you gotta be on my side. Don't fucking say anything. I was trolling TK and she took it the wrong way and she like yelled at me for the first time and I'm like, whoa, take back my wrench. Like a week later, I said, yeah, I want to stay back with the common folk. All right, Beth says no. The fighting is so bad and a waste of time. So I'm I am not on YouTube to get aggravated. So Discord does not like, oh, I ate hamburgers last night, and someone says, "Oh, that's so great, peace and love." That doesn't work in Discord, I take it.